Hello, my beautiful darling loves. I hope everybody is safe, happy, healthy, and doing well. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Gina. I do have a Cancer, Leo, and Virgo only channel. Those links are below. And I also have Well of Wisdom, where I do little Bible study messages. So if you would like to check out my other channels, the links are below. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when my readings post. If you would like to book a reading with me, you could book on my website. Turnaround time is about 24 to 48 hours, but I will try to have the reading to you the same day. Or you can do a phone reading. I do 15 or 30-minute phone readings, but I only take Venmo or Zelle for those, okay? Please go ahead and post a positive affirmation or something that you're grateful for in the comment section below with a green heart, just to spread a little love and positivity. And you guys already know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. All right, my babies, let's get popping and let's see what we have here today for the collective. Spirit, tell me about the collective. Clarity, guidance, love messages. What do we have here for the collective, please, Spirit? Messages for the collective. Okay. Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. Okay. So collective, I feel like there is something that you want, like really, really bad. Okay. I mean, this is like everything. I mean, think of the one thing that you want more than anything in the entire world. Do you want to own a house? Do you want a brand new car? Do you want to lose 50 pounds? Do you want 10 grand in the bank? What do you want? Do you want to open your own business? Do you want a baby? What is it that you want? Okay. There is something here that you've been wanting for a long period of time. And for some reason with the Seven of Wands, it has been blocked from you. Okay. If you've been wanting a relationship, it's been one idiot after the next. If you've been wanting to open your own business, it's just not taking off. If you've been wanting to save money, it's just like every time you save $100, something breaks or you have to spend it. If you've been wanting to lose weight, something constantly distracts you from going to the gym or staying on a diet. There's something that has been blocking. It's like you keep hitting that wall and you just can't get what you want. Okay. Out of nowhere, collective, with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, boop, it's going to come to you. Like, right there, okay? I don't know if this is going to happen when you just give up on it, when you think that like it's never going to come to you, but there's something here that has been very, very difficult for you to achieve, and then just overnight, it's there. You know, you've been trying to start your own business and you've been trying for 6 months now. It's not working. All of a sudden, customers are flowing in. You've been, starting a YouTube channel, posting. Nothing's happening. All of a sudden, a video goes viral. Same with TikTok, okay? Trying to apply for a certain position. You apply. You don't get it. It's like a constant denial. No. And then all of a sudden, bam, one day it's just there. Okay. One day it's just there. And with the Moon card, I feel like it's going to be very confusing for you in a way. Like, how is it that I've been trying so hard all this time and then out of nowhere, it just happens? So there's a sense of like, this can't really be, like, this is too good to be true. This is crazy. There's no way this is actually happening. Like, are you serious right now? All right. Tell me about this Queen of Cups, please. Strong Pisces energy here. Strong Cancer energy here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The High Priestess and the Five of Cups. Collective, I think that you made your peace with the fact that it's not going to happen for you. I think that you have done every form of divination that you can do. You've lit candles. You've manifested on every new moon. You've manifested on every full moon. You've done your shadow work. You've read shadow journals. You've prayed to God. You've went to church. You've done all the things. You've done every form of divination that you can do, and you did it with all your heart and soul. And I think that you're just accepting that with the Five of Cups, it's never going to happen for you. There's something here that you've just accepted. I'm never going to have this baby. With the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Cups and with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups, there is something here that you've been wanting so bad and for so long. And I think that you decided to put it to bed, collective. I think that you said, I'm never going to be able to buy a house. I'm never going to get that car. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm never going to have a baby. I'm never going to get married. I'm just going to put it to bed. I'm going to walk away from this and leave it alone because it is just not going to happen for me. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. Collective, I think that you got to this place of saying, you know what, I'm choosing peace. I want to be happy, and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Cancer, some of you may have, not Cancer, collective, some of you may have been wanting finances. You've been, wishing, praying, hoping that something would take off for you financially, and you're giving up on that now. Some of you maybe wanted to own your own business. Some of you wanted to live on your own, move out of wherever you are. Some of you just wanted financial prosperity. For others of you, it was love. You wanted a relationship. You wanted a family. You wanted a child. For many of you, it was probably both of those things. It was probably both of those things. And with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Wands, I think that you've decided to take the path of, I'm so tired of chasing this that I'm going to let it go. It's blocked. It's not meant for me. I'm not meant to have money. I'm not meant to have my own business. I'm not meant to have a relationship. I'm not meant to have kids. I'm just not meant to have this thing that I have been chasing. I'm not meant to have it. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, see, Four of Cups. I'm tired of chasing it. I'm tired of chasing after this. I'm tired of it. I don't care anymore. I don't even want it anymore. I don't even want it anymore. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. This is about to get deep. This is about to get deep. Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. You know what you did here, collective? Let me tell you what you did. You learned how to be grateful for what you have. Okay, you came into a space. Now, for those of you who are not quite here yet, this is what you need to do to get there. Okay, the significance of being grateful for what you currently have is so important. Okay, because I'm going to paint a picture for you right now. Okay, I'm going to paint a picture for you. Let's just say me and you work together. Okay. And my car breaks down. And you say, hey, Gina, listen, no worries. It's a little out of my way, but girl, I've been there before. I got you. I'll give you a ride until you get on your feet. Okay. Now you are taking me back and forth to work. You're going out of your way to do this. Lunch breaks, you're taking me with you because I can't get anywhere for lunch. Now, I never say thank you. Ever. Not even once. Okay. If anything, on our way home from work, I ask you do you mind if we stop by the store? I have to pick up groceries, this and that. You're waiting outside in the parking lot while I'm inside. I'm taking my sweet time, come back to the car. Don't even say thank you for waiting. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Now I ask you, Saturday comes along, hey, would you mind taking me over here, this, and that? Do you think you could help me out? And, you being a good person, you say, yeah, Gina, sure, no problem. And you're driving me around and you're doing all of these things. And I don't even say thank you. Then something happens and I go to the store and you're waiting in the parking lot and I say, hey, collective, my card's not working. Can I borrow $100? Can I borrow $100? And you're kind of like, oh, okay, well, yeah, here you go. I'll give it back to you, I promise. And I never give you the money back. I never do what I say I'm going to do. And I don't even say thank you. I don't even say thank you. And I keep on taking and I keep on asking and I keep on taking and I keep on asking. And I am not saying thank you at all. At all. It gets frustrating. It gets tiring. And you're going to not want to do things for me anymore because you're going to feel taken advantage of. Okay? Now, what's happening here is, collective, I think that you're asking for something and you're not saying thank you. You're praying, but you're not truly in your heart grateful for where you currently are. Okay? You're not grateful for the fact that you have health, that you woke up this morning, that you can see, that you can hear, that you have running water, that your children are healthy, your pets are healthy, you've got air conditioning in the heat, you've got heat in the winter, you have a job, you have a weekly paycheck. You're not showing true gratitude for where you currently are. And what's going to happen is the day's going to come where you're so tired of asking that you come into this energy of, you know what? Obviously, God is not going to give me a baby, or God is not going to give me a relationship. God is not going to give me money. So I'm just going to be grateful for what I have. I don't have thousands of dollars in the bank, but at least I'm alive today and I have my health. Like, you resign yourself to the fact of, you're reaching so high. You're like, okay, I'm never going to get here. So let me just have a more positive mindset about where I am right now. And you settle into that. You settle in, you know what? Yeah, okay, I don't have my own house. I'm renting, but you know what? It could be worse. I could be living out of my car. Thank God I have the money every month to pay my rent. It sucks. I don't want to be renting. I want to own my own house, but you know what? It is what it is. It's not going to happen for me. So I'm just going to be happy and content with what I have. And it's not just saying it to say it, collective. You are genuinely coming into a place where you just want mental peace. You're tired of chasing this goal that you've been chasing. And the only way to have mental peace is to truly be happy with what you have. I'm done chasing a relationship. I'm done chasing after these boys. I'm done chasing after these females. I'm really okay being alone. I love being by myself. I love being able to do whatever I want to do. I like having peace. I like cleaning my house and nobody touches it. I like nobody telling me what to do. I got my pajamas on. I haven't shaved in 3 weeks. I got my chicken nuggies. Nobody's bothering me. I'm happy being alone. I'm grateful to be alone. Like, you're grateful with what you have, and it's a real gratitude. It's a genuine gratitude. It's with your heart and soul because you're seeking peace. You're seeking contentment. And since you're not getting what you want, you're just learning how to make the best with what you have. And as soon as you come into this energy with the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Swords of saying, you know what, I'm blessed. I really am. I may not have a ton of money. I may not have a great relationship. I may not have kids. I may not have a brand new car, but I'm blessed. You might be in your little broken down Toyota Corolla, driving down the street, and you see someone walking and you're like, you know what? I'm over here wanting a new car, but look at that guy. Look at that guy. It's raining outside. It's raining outside and this poor person is walking in the rain and I'm over here, this car may be a piece of crap, but I'm not walking. I'm not walking. You know, you might be super ungrateful for your day, and then you see someone in a wheelchair, or you see someone blind, or you see someone afflicted with some type of, ill health or something. And this sense of overwhelming gratitude comes over you where you're like, you know what? I have so much to be grateful for. You may be a parent with children, and next thing you know, you find out that one of your friends, your family members, your neighbor, their child got sick with cancer or something like that, and you come home and you look at your kids and you're like, I'm over here chasing a house, a car, I'm chasing money, I'm chasing all this stuff. And you look at your children and you're overwhelmed with gratitude that you're not in a hospital watching your baby die. Okay, it's this sense of all of a sudden you have this overwhelming gratitude for where you are in the moment. And then God, spirit, whatever you believe in, is like, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging how much I have done for you already. Now I'm going to give you what you've been asking for. Now I'm going to give you what you have been asking for, okay? And with the moon card, there's an energy of, why is this happening now? Why is this happening now? Now, for those of, we're going to go a little deep into this for those of you who are Christian, okay? If you're not Christian, just, cover your ears, skip over it, whatever the case may be. If you're a Christian, you have to remember that the devil is your accuser. Satan's job is to go to God and say, look, God, look at Gina. Look at Gina. Gina's got the cross on her arm. Gina's in her Bible every day. Gina has a bumper sticker on her car. Gina goes to church. Gina preaches the word of God. Gina does all this stuff. But look at how ungrateful Gina is. Gina makes $4,000 a month, but that's not good enough. Gina's got to have $10,000 a month. Look at how unappreciative Gina is. For those of you who have ever read your Bible, if you read the Old Testament, you read about how ungrateful the Jews are throughout the whole entire Old Testament. And from an outside perspective, it looks so ugly. Like, dude, how are you so ungrateful? God is giving you food. He's giving you water. He's doing all these things. He saved you from slavery. But then we don't look at ourselves. We don't look at how ungrateful we are on a daily basis. Okay. So the devil likes to go to God and say, hey, look at the collective. The collective prays to you every day. The collective asks for forgiveness. The collective walks around with a big cross necklace. The collective walks around with their Bible. The collective says that they believe in God. The collective does all this, but look at how much they complain. Look at how much they grumble. Look at how much how ungrateful they are. Okay? So Satan had you in their grip where they're going to God and telling God, look at how nasty they are. They're just nasty. Look at how disgusting it is. It's similar. And for those of you who have read the Old Testament, you know what I'm talking about. How ugly it is, how you see the Jews treating God. It's just ugly. Okay. And that is what Satan is making you look like. He's making you look ugly because you're so ungrateful. Okay. And that's why with the Nine of Wands and the Empress, you're not reaching, you're not getting pregnant. You're not getting married. You're not getting that business. Nothing new or good is happening for you. Okay. But all of a sudden now Satan has nothing to say because now you're grateful for everything. And it's genuine. With a genuine heart, you have decided, let me just be happy with where I am because nothing else is happening in my life. So let me be happy with the car that I have. Let me be grateful for the job that I have. Let me be grateful for my children. Let me be grateful for the paycheck that I get. Let me be grateful for the house that I live in. Let me be grateful, truly grateful for what I currently have because that's the only way for me to truly have peace. Chasing after what I don't have and chasing after what apparently I'm not meant to have because no matter what I do, it's not coming to me. It's just not coming to me. And because you guys get tired of asking, 1919 as I say that on the clock, because you guys get tired of asking and you have that genuine spirit of gratitude, God is like, okay. That's it. Look, the collective is happy. The collective is content. The collective acknowledges everything that I do for them on a daily basis. So I'm going to give the collective what the collective has been asking for. So when this blessing comes towards you and you're confused, like, God, why now? I mean, I just got done. And now I'm like happy with where I am. I don't even want a husband no more. I don't even want a wife no more. I don't even want kids no more because I'm so happy with where I am in life that I don't even want this anymore. Why are you giving it to me now? Well, here's why, collective. This is why. Okay, with the Ace of Cups here, collective, you guys have new love coming towards you. You've got offers coming in. You've got a whole, just out of nowhere, everything speeds up for you. You go from being stagnant to all of a sudden over the top happy. You go from having nothing to being victorious. You know what I'm saying? This is rags to riches right here. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, are you kidding me? This is rags to riches. This is you being committed. Look at this. The Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Look at how much money that is. This is commitment. This is money. This is stability. This is everything that you've been asking for, collective. And it is because you showed, I mean, we say it with our mouths all the time. I'm great. Yeah, of course I'm thankful. Yeah, of course. But are we genuinely? I mean, how often do we sit there and think about the fact that we can just, with one flick of our little finger, bloop, have hot water? Do you know that there's countries in the world where people, there's towns, villages, where people have to walk for 5 miles to get disease-ridden water? They can't even drink it on the way back because it has to be boiled in order for them to even use it. So imagine walking 5 miles and then 5 miles back and without one sip of water, because you'll die if you drink it. And that has to happen every day. I was listening to a sermon from Joyce Meyer the other day, and she said that she went to one of these villages and that a woman's daughter went to go get water and she got eaten by an alligator. Imagine, because you're thirsty and you go get a sip of water and you get eaten by an alligator. Okay. You know, how often are we truly grateful for these things? We're not, because we're so used to our blessings. We're so used to it that we forget to be thankful for it. Okay. So collective, get ready to have your wildest dreams be fulfilled simply because you decided to live in the present moment and look around you and truly show gratitude. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here for all 12 signs. Spirit, tell me about the collective and all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces. Tell me about the collective and all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces. If we're dealing with an Aries, I feel like this person is more about the sex and a little bit less about love. If we're dealing with a Taurus, I see things just going stagnant between you and the Taurus and you guys walking away. If we're dealing with a Gemini, someone here may end up showing that they are explosively jealous, or that they may have anger issues. If we're dealing with a Cancer, someone here may start dropping hints that they want marriage or high levels of commitment. If we're dealing with a Leo, someone here could be in a coven doing magic on you or working with a group of 3. If we're dealing with a Virgo, this person thinks about you constantly and wants your forgiveness. If we're dealing with a Libra, I'm seeing romance and long-term commitment. If we're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is rejecting a third party's advances. If we're dealing with a Sagittarius, be careful. Don't trust this person. They're very two-faced. If we're dealing with a Capricorn, there could be a conversation about a divorce or something ending. If we're dealing with an Aquarius, this person is very happy in the connection. They're very comfortable. They brag about you all the time. And if we're dealing with a Pisces, this person is stuck on you and they want to come back and apologize and try to make things work. All right, guys, that is what I got for you. I love you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you soon. Take care, my babies.